I had a huge versus growing. I think he's been growing, and now he's like, okay, I'm running myself into the ground and I need to scale. You, which I want to get into, are in a huge season of growth, which is really fun. We're going to be sharing some of that on our social media.
Scary. Scary.
Scaling, I should say. Talking about accountability. That sounds like a yucky word.
Nobody wants to hear that.
No.
Nobody wants to be accountable today.
Nobody does. No, we want to just do what we want to do when we want to do it.
But in business, it doesn't work that way. You can't just go willy-nilly on a business and not have any type of accountability on what you're doing, because you'll not be successful. You'll fail.
We get so stuck in our own stuff. It's hard.
Everybody wants to be successful. Everybody wants to do this. Everybody wants to do that. But if you're not holding yourself accountable, if you're not telling yourself that you are successful and you can do this, then chances are you're not going to get there, right? There's another way I look at affirmations is everybody's blessed with some type of let's just say skill, right? Everybody's got a blessing that's waiting to be opened and grabbed onto, right?
The Business Project Podcast.
Business can be complicated.
We break it down so regular people like us
Can understand and find success. I'm John Crespo, accountant and consultant.
I'm Kacie Bryant, marketer and event planner.
If you run a business
or want to run a business,
welcome to the show. Plant your pine trees in the morning as well as night, because you never know which one will produce the forest, or if they both will produce a forest.
You're copying my plants.
I know.
I was so good last week that John's like, now I'm gonna bring the plants into the discussion.
We rolling with the pine trees, baby. The strong trunks.
What in the world does that even mean?
Well, that's all about multiple streams of income.
Plant your trees both day and night.
Both day and night.
Yeah.
That means you have multiple options. So if you put all your eggs in the morning only, planting pine trees in the morning, and that crop dies or doesn't produce any pine trees, right? Then what are you left with?
Nothing.
So if you do morning and night, then you have the night as an option to produce if the morning doesn't. And if they both produce, even better.
You're coming in hot today, John.
Boom.
You are ready.
Listen, if that resonates with you, how are you planting your pine trees?
Yeah. Are you doing multiple streams of income? Do you have multiple ways to bring money into your household or into your business? Because if you don't, that's what we're talking about today.
Yeah. Are you going all in on one thing? Or you're like spreading the wealth out there to see what, or throwing spaghetti on the wall to see what sticks, right?
Yes. I like spaghetti.
You know that's how you test if it's done or not, right? You take it out and you throw it against the wall.
Oh, yeah. It works if you throw it at people's face, too.
Oh, yeah. I've seen videos. I know we're going on a tangent, but this is funny. I've seen some videos online where some people are throwing like a slice of cheese on their dogs and their children, their babies. Yeah. Like, that's so bad, but it's so funny.
So funny.
See if it sticks.
That's something that we like to do as a family. We do that to each other. All right. So
all right. Back to multiple streams of income.
Today we're getting into, we're going to talk about multiple streams of income. And we are bringing this on as a topic because we feel like it's really important in today's world. Everything is so unsure. We're unsure, and we hear rumors of things, and there's all these conspiracy theories. And like, we just want to help you guys get as stable as possible. It's like if you have a chair, right? And your chair only has one leg, then it doesn't stand up very well.
Wobbly,
very wobbly. You probably can't even sit in it.
Unicycle.
Yes. But if you have a chair that has 3 legs or 4 legs or 5 legs, the more stable it gets.
I like that.
Yeah, I just thought of that.
That's pretty good.
I had to beat your tree.
You're coming on strong too.
Yes, we're ready for it today. So that's kind of what it is like to, if you are running a business and you just have, and I think we need to get into, there's a difference between doing something really well, like being the best at one thing, right? So if you're a landscaper, being the best landscaper. And it can be a negative when you're not ready to bring in other things to then also, clean roofs or whatever goes along with landscape, cut trees.
Yeah.
Right. But on the other end, when you're ready for it, and when you have a strategy and a plan put in place, it is good to bring other things into your business. Because say landscaping disappears for whatever reason, say another COVID comes and you don't get the things that you need in order to landscape, then your business is in trouble.
Right.
So the more you are able to pivot and have other things in your pocket, the more stable your business is going to be. You want to add legs, but you don't want to do it unless you're ready. Because I also see businesses come in and it's a burger joint and they're like, we're going to sell burgers. And then they don't do well with burgers or they're not ready. And they're like, okay, well, now we're going to add tacos. And it's like, tacos don't go with your burger joint. It makes absolutely no sense. And people are confused, so they don't support you. Then they wonder why they're struggling. So there is definitely a strategy to it. Now I'm going to shut up and let you talk.
No, I like what you're saying, because for me, what I'm thinking about when you're talking like that is recession proofing your business. I think this may have been a good title, right? How to recession proof your business. We had a podcast on that a little while ago too, but it goes into setting your business up to be able to overcome the different, let's just say, environmental hiccups that can be thrown at you, that can cause one revenue stream to not produce anything, right? So setting yourself up means you have other revenue streams that you can rely on to continue growing your business or scaling your business if one doesn't work out. So if they all work out, it's a blessing. If one is producing more than the other, it actually gives you an opportunity to look at your business and see what things are working and what things are not, and to bring on new things that will work. So it's definitely a way to recession proof your business. Another thing I was thinking about is, we're talking about becoming an expert in your field. So if you're a master landscaper, right? The beauty about landscaping is that there's other things in that industry, right? When you become an expert in the industry, there's other things in that industry that you can bring on as revenue streams. So if cutting grass goes away because everybody decides to go concrete, right? You don't have the ability to cut grass, but you can do hardscaping. You can do planting. There's other things you can bring on to your business to overcome that one major focus that you had in the beginning. So, all that stuff it's not like necessarily throwing spaghetti at the wall. It's throwing the right kind of spaghetti at the wall, right?
The same kind of spaghetti.
Yeah, exactly. The same. And then you're not throwing spaghetti and then noodles. You're throwing, the right kind of spaghetti.
Yeah, we're not Italian, so we don't know all the names of all the pastas, but you guys get the point.
Linguine.
Yeah, don't throw the
Zucchini.
round ones
Zucchini.
along with the long ones. Just throw all the same kind.
I said zucchini. That's not a pasta.
No, it is now.
That's a vegetable.
It is
Zucchini
now.
pasta.
They make pasta out of all the things now. Yeah.
Good to know. Just throwing some random additional information out to you.
Yeah. What's your favorite kind of pasta? We want to know, because apparently we're very hungry and in the mood for noodles. Good morning, Faith.
What's up,
What's up, girl? All right. If you guys have any questions, we are here to answer your questions, even if it's not at all related to the podcast.
Yeah.
We're here for you guys, for business owners. So anything that you want to ask, if we don't know the answer, there's probably somebody that we can go to that does know the answer.
Right.
And your questions help us develop content. Right now, people are not asking questions, so we're like, what do we do next week?
We're just throwing stuff out there and seeing what
throwing
sticks.
the pasta at the wall.
Seeing what sticks.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, it's so funny.
Should we take a quick break and go? I'm really excited to get to Christina and Lorneth's videos this week. They're good.
Let's do it.
Yeah, and it's crazy because they're related. We don't talk about any of this together, but they fit in really well together.
This is a good one this week.
Yeah. So we're going to let's go to Lorneth first, just because that's the next button on my keypad. All right. Here's Lorneth. We'll be right back. Ask your questions in the comment while we're on break.
Hi, my name is Lorna Peters, Director of Marketing and Communications at Better Business Bureau, serving Middle Tennessee and Southern Kentucky. I'm happy to join John and Kacie and just continue to provide tips to you as business owners, as consumers, in general, as people. Today, I want to spend some time discussing invoice scams. How many invoices do you receive as a business owner a week? A lot. If you don't receive it, one of your staff members receives it. When was the last time you actually took the time to read through that invoice to make sure it's not a fake invoice? I encourage you to do so. Scammers understand that entrepreneurs are busy, right? Consistently busy. So they take advantage of that. They send bogus invoices that are not really invoices for you. So what should you do? Take the time, first of all, to review all your invoices. Second, don't be intimidated. Scammers will follow up with you and say, hey, we sent you an invoice. We noticed it has not been paid yet. And all these horrible things are going to happen to you because you have not paid your invoice. So don't be intimidated. Pay attention to who you're actually receiving that invoice from. Also, make sure to train others, train your staff, train anyone else who is supporting you in your role as a business owner when they receive invoices, what they should do. Come up with policies and procedures that protect you, protect them, and protect your business. If you need Better Business Bureau, always feel free to reach out to us. info@gobbb.org. info@gobbb.org. Until next time, have a great day.
So you're probably thinking about, how do I implement multiple streams of income from my business? Even myself, I honestly think people should view your personal life as a business too, right? Are you just relying on your job as your source of income? Mm-hmm. What if your job goes away, right? How can we implement multiple sources of income to help, overcome those obstacles if they appear?
Yeah, because that is a very common, it does fit in together. Mm-hmm. Whether you're doing your personal life, you should have multiple streams. And then within your business, you should have multiple streams.
For sure.
Yeah. Let me say hi to Gage really quick. Hi, Game Gear, 585 on YouTube. Skin Over the Lawn Care. We will continue using lawn care as an example.
Yeah,
I think that's a great
model.
example. Yeah. Because everybody understands lawn care. I feel like you get what it is. All right. So John, how do we
Well, let's look at lawn care as the industry, right? Lawn care is an industry. And there's a lot of things that come into lawn care. You have cutting the grass, right? Depending on where you live, it could be multiple times a month, right? Or once a month, depending on how good the grass grows or how it grows. You have fall cleanup, spring cleanup services that lawn care provides. You have planting, mulching,
leaf
cleaning, branch, chopping down trees and making them look pretty. And then you have hardscaping, right? Where you're building like retaining walls, you're doing like that. That's like more commercial type of landscaping. But those are all different services that I know of. Mm-hmm. And you landscapers out there can put some more, but those are some services that a landscaping company can offer, right? To supplement the income that you're getting from the lawn cutting, mm-hmm. right? If you're just focusing on lawn cutting and lawn cutting goes away, we're in a drought, no grass grows, or it's very rainy, there's no opportunity to cut grass, or whatever the situation can happen that can affect that revenue stream. What else can you offer to your clients, potential clients, to continue getting work in? Right. That's how you have to look at your business.
And I think it's really good applying this to other businesses too. Get a whiteboard, get a piece of paper, and look at your business, do some research online. If you're an accountant, or if you're building tables, or mm-hmm. if you have a coffee shop, or if you make food at a restaurant, just look at your business and look around, do some research, and on that whiteboard, just write out all the things, anything and everything that comes to your head. So if you're a coffee shop, what are some other things that you can bring into your coffee shop? Maybe you partner with other local vendors and you charge them a percentage and bring their things in your coffee shop. Or, maybe you add a lunch menu, or, just other things. It has to go with what you do, though. Mm-hmm. You can't do it and then just be like, oh, we're going to run a coffee shop and then we're going to start adding, beer in the morning or something.
Yeah.
Make sure it makes sense.
Yeah. Something totally different than what you do is going to be more like trying to focus on profits, right? Versus trying to scale your business, right? Because if you have two completely different industries that you're building revenue streams on, then your focus is on growth on each, which requires a lot of manpower and a lot of you're going to spend a lot of money. Yeah, a lot of resources. You're going to spend a lot of money trying to grow those. But if you focus on the same industry and complementary services, then you're focusing more on scaling, because it doesn't take a lot to be able to offer those, because you probably already have a lot of the material, a lot of the people that can do that in your business ready to go.
We talked about scaling last week. That was a really good episode. So if you guys missed that one, go back to the scaling one. We've got a lot of people tuning in. Morgan, what's up, Morgan?
What up, Morgan?
We need to have her as a guest on our podcast.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Killing it, like killing it.
Yeah, she's getting into multiple revenue streams.
Yeah, she is.
Smart. Keep it going.
Morgan, if you're still joining us, if you're still on Facebook, can you write in the comments just what your business is and how you're scaling? Because I think you have a really cool story. It's fun to watch. What's up, Christina? Christina from Clarksville, Indiana, tuning in. Yeah, excited to see her. We're going to hear from her in just a little bit. Morgan says, pasta cooking segment, apparently. Yes, we are talking about pasta. My mom says pizza is my favorite pasta. That's a hard decision because pizza and pasta are really good.
Lasagna pizza.
Oh, that sounds good.
That.
Yeah, that sounds delish. All right. So yes, trying to find things that are related. And if you guys are watching too, and you have a business that has multiple streams of income, then put it in here. We want to hear from you.
Share what that is.
Yeah, share it. This is about you guys too. I mean, I feel like the businesses that are watching this have a lot to offer. So even if we're not live anymore and you guys are watching this after we're done being live, we still want to hear from you in the comments.
Yeah.
Continue the conversation with us.
You know what I think is good to talk about as well is what are the benefits for a business or a person to have multiple revenue streams?
What are the benefits?
Well, freedom, right? You open yourself up to the ability to have freedom. And I'll give you an example, right? Let's say you have a job. We're talking just personal life. I have a job. I get a paycheck, right? But I also invest in stocks. Right. And maybe I own a couple rental properties, right? That stuff is passive income. So I'm generating revenue, not just from my job, but also from my rental properties and from my investments, stocks. So essentially money's coming in while I sleep. So I guess a way you can look at or may want to consider another revenue stream is money that comes in while you sleep. That brings the ability to have freedom. So now I have money coming in. So now I can afford to go on another vacation, right? Or afford to do this and that I wasn't able to afford just relying on my job. So multiple revenue streams, the ability to have freedom, financial, what's the word? Wellness or financial,
security.
Financial security.
Freedom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So those are some good reasons to consider multiple revenue streams if you haven't.
Yeah, so Morgan said, thanks so much, guys. I own Total Balance Massage and Wellness, and I've been exclusively massage for almost 4 years, but expanding into a new facility to bring fitness, dance, and sports recovery services. My passions all under one roof. So I think Morgan is a really great example because and this is kind of what we talked about at the beginning, specifically with your business, is she did one thing really well. She did massage really well. And the thing I love about Morgan too is that she does sports massage. So she's very specific in her specialty. It's not like one of those places where you go in and you get all feely and like all the music and the quiet. She gets in there and she's like, you got something hurting, I'm gonna fix it. And she beats the crap out of you. Sorry.
But you leave there right.
Yes. And there's not that there's anything wrong. There's also a place for yoga, or not for yoga, but for massage places that are more peaceful and serene. And, it's just two different models.
It's your market.
It's your market. And so she got really, really good at that. She even added somebody else in her office that was doing massage, that rented a space from her. And so she just got really, really, really good at that one thing. And then she's like, okay, so now I feel confident. I feel solid in what we're doing. I have a good amount of income coming in. It's not just depending on me anymore because she brought somebody else in. And then she's like, okay, so let's expand and do all of these other things. And I mean, that is a great example of scaling, like we talked about last year, and then bringing in multiple streams of income.
Yeah. And also spending some time planning and preparing, right? She didn't just jump into that, adding those additional services. She spent a lot of time planning and preparing to make sure that those services complement what she's already doing. Like we were talking about, complementary services is what you want to do when you're looking to scale your business and bring additional revenue. That's what she's doing. So, I'm excited to see how that pans out. And I think it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, I think so too. Morgan, you keep us posted.
Yes.
You'll go over and click on Morgan's name and follow her business, because she's I'm sure going to have lots of cool things to offer.
For sure.
All right. So we talked about what we didn't really define it. You defined it as a tree.
Yeah.
It's a pine tree, planting a pine tree in the morning.
Parable style. It's a parable.
Yeah, it's so good. and then we talked about, types of how to add multiple streams of income within your business. Let's hear from Christina really quick.
I'm down.
And then we'll get to some of these questions and comments. If you guys have any questions or comments, put them in right now, and we will get to them after we hear from our girl Christina. Always
What's up, Christina?
Bringing in the good stuff.
Hey there. Thanks for tuning in to The Business Project. I'm Christina Stubblefield, business and marketing strategist and co-owner of Sew-In Media Group. Today's quick tip is to help you conquer one of modern world's biggest foes for small business owners and entrepreneurs: the overwhelming email inbox. Are you feeling buried under emails? Don't worry. In just 60 seconds, I'm going to share a game-changing tip that transforms how you can start dealing with that dreaded inbox. First up, schedule specific times in your calendar to check your emails. Maybe it's twice a day, morning and afternoon. That can work wonders. This structures your day and wards off constant distractions. Next, dedicate 15 to 30 minutes per week to unsubscribe from newsletters you no longer read and organize essential emails into folders. Less clutter, more clarity. Lastly, set up filters or labels for critical emails. Whether it's from a specific client or company, make sure it stands out in your inbox. This simple action can save you hours each week. And there you have it. The start of your roadmap to reclaiming control from your email inbox. Small steps lead to big changes. If you would like to connect with me, you can always visit my website, ChristinaStubblefield.com, or listen to my podcast for more simplified solutions.
Avenue for revenue generation is keeping your emails clean.
Yeah, keep those emails clean.
You might miss a business opportunity if you have a inbox full of unread emails.
Yeah, creating systems for doing good things.
Oh, that's important. Create the systems. You need a system for managing email for sure.
Yeah.
If you don't have one, I'm telling you, it's just like I've just started looking at my email, and I just recently deleted from emails from 2020 and 2021 because my inbox was just too cluttered and I was losing stuff.
Yeah.
You gotta do that.
That goes along with, as you're creating these streams too, and using Morgan's massage place as an example, is you have to have stability and systems put in place with your one thing in order to add another thing. Because if your one thing is chaotic and you add another thing, you're just going to double the chaos.
Yeah. Unless you like living in chaos. It's not fun.
No, it's not fun. It is not fun. What's up, Edward?
What's up, Edward?
How are you?
He's got multiple revenue streams as well.
Yeah, he's a
love
rock
that.
star.
Yeah.
Edward, we had him as a guest on our podcast before. He did so good. Why don't you tell us in the comments about your business and how you bring in multiple streams of income?
Yeah. We can even use that real quick as an example.
Yeah, let's do it.
He owns right now it's a chicken restaurant, right? Where you can go in and get all kinds of chicken, flavored chicken, so many different flavors of the chicken, and it's delicious.
It's official.
It's official wings, right? So, and they taste official too. But they also do catering. They also have a food truck. So there's multiple ways that they're generating revenue for their business because they're ready for whatever could happen. If a big event comes up, go to Official Wings. If you have an outdoor thing going on, you need a food truck, called official wings. They'll be able to do that and give you the same taste and quality as if you're in a restaurant.
But he started with one.
Yep.
He did one really well. And then he's like, okay, let's go. He started as a food truck, I think, right? Yeah. He did the food truck really well. And then he's like, all right, let's do this.
Now they have multiple locations. Love it.
Yep. That's so great. So thank you for joining us, Edward. We're excited to have you listening. All right. We're going to talk about now, I forgot already.
We're just going to talk about this, how seasons change, how you can't be rigid if you're looking to bring in multiple streams of income.
That's right.
You got to be willing to try things, right? And if something doesn't work, try something else. So you have to be flexible, especially with the world that we're in. We got hit with COVID in 2020, and those people that did not pivot or did not have multiple revenue streams are the ones that suffered, right? A lot of those businesses closed, and they're still closing because weren't able to recover. But the ones that were able to have those multiple streams and pivot are the ones that were successful.
Yeah. I think it's important too, keeping in mind, your business is not about you, unfortunately. The hours that you're open is not about you. The products that you serve, the services that you do, like none of that is about you. It's about your customer.
Right.
And I think we get very tied into what we love and what we want and what we're passionate about. And we lose out on opportunities to serve our customers just because we want that doesn't mean that they do.
That's right.
And so I think as you are building out multiple streams, a great way to do it is by asking your current customers, what is something that you would like to see us offer that's related to our products or services? And don't be afraid to try one. You can try it at like a special. So just do, hey, this week or the first Monday of every month or on every Monday or whatever, you can try it. Offer it as a special thing that you're doing. You don't have to jump in 100% and spend $100,000 and, go all out.
True.
You can dip your toes in and test that. And that's a great way to figure out what's going to work and what's not going to work without having to blow all your money and, go all out and then have it fail.
True. I just thought of something pretty cool that maybe...
Does it have to do with trees or
somebody
spaghetti?
would want to... No. Well, kind of, sort of. It ties into what we're talking about, but it probably can help or support like product-based restaurants type of businesses. What if you created a special group of your customers, you invited them to be part of this group that is the ones that try your new things and give you that feedback, like your feedback group, right? You can create like a subscription service for your business that gives them first dibs at everything new that you're trying as a business. And they can tell you if it's going to work or not, right? But you're like inviting them into this exclusive group for your business to try something new. And that way, if, hey, try this. I want to try to implement that as another revenue stream. Tell me if you like it. If you don't, and you just built a kind of like a community right there for your business.
Yeah. And then they feel like they're a part of the process too.
Yeah.
And they'll be your biggest advocates. They'll
That'd
be
be
like, yeah,
awesome.
we got to help them decide this.
Ooh.
I love
hey,
that.
There's an idea for you.
Text
Revenue
club
stream
is a
possible.
good way
yeah.
to do that.
That's a
Yeah.
good one too.
Yeah. Get a text club going, invite them to be a part of your official triers.
Yeah.
Business builders.
That's right.
Yeah.
There you go. Try it out.
Give them
Providing
the
value.
gems. Yeah. Edward said, correct. Y'all are doing a good job telling our story.
Love you, Edward. Appreciate
Yes.
that.
Good job, dude. All right. So we talked today about multiple streams of income within your personal and within your business.
Yep.
And we gave you guys some examples of how to do that. Sit down with your business, do some research, get a whiteboard or a white piece of paper, and just start brainstorming. What are some things that we could add? Ask
Yep.
your customers, what is something that you wish that we offered that we don't offer? And then dabble.
That's it.
Do
Try it
some
out.
dibble dabbling. But before you do any of that, get your stuff together
Yeah.
with what you're currently offering.
Get your main line together.
Yeah.
Get your trunk together.
Rock your trunk.
Yeah. Rock your trunk.
Get your trunk and good and strong. Dig those roots. And then once your roots are dug and good, solid in, then
The other
start putting some branches out. I love it.
Boom.
I love trees. Initially, I wanted the business project to be called Heartwood.
I remember
That
that.
was the first name I had for it. I love just trees. They're so cool.
Yeah. Well, hence the forest.
Yeah. Yes. All right, guys. Well, we are going to get out of here. We appreciate you guys. It is super duper whooper helpful if y'all share this, whether we're live or not live anymore. It's all of that helps. Like, click the bell thingy.
Yep. Put us out
share
there.
with your friends. Yeah. We're trying to grow this organically. This is a free thing that we do for you guys, and we don't charge Christina for being a part of it or the BBB. It's all free. We have no income right now. And so we're doing it just to kind of help you guys. And so helping us share what we do. And we have a big announcement too.
Oh,
should I make the announcement?
Make it.
Justine, you think we're ready to make the announcement?
I think we're ready.
It's gonna pin us to the wall. What is that word? It's gonna make sure that we actually do it.
Hold us accountable.
Yeah. I mean, we only have like a week, but we're trying to launch the business project, www.thebusinessproject.com, which we've been working on since 2020. And we're hoping to launch it on March 1st.
Ooh, that's going to be
It's like a week away. Yeah.
Wow.
We're currently getting all the videos in the back end, and there's lots and lots of articles, and there's going to be a free subscription. So you can, I guess it's not a subscription if it's free, a free membership you can sign up for, and it'll give you access to some cool articles and printables and a limited amount of videos. And then there'll be a paid subscription, and it's only $19 a month. And we're bringing in experts in all types of areas of business and social media and marketing and accounting and legal. And we've got some videos back there for you, and printouts and checklists and all types of things. So if there are certain things that you're struggling with in business, this would be a resource where you can just go in and search and find a video and make it happen.
That's going to be huge. I'm excited for that.
It is going to be really cool. And think about $19 a month you don't have to worry about ads. You don't have to worry about being sold on anything. You don't have to worry about the information being accurate. I mean, you just go in, pop in, watch a video. It's going to be so great. We're really excited about that.
Awesome.
Yeah. Christina. March 1st. Yep. That's like a week away. Christina was actually a big part of that. I almost quit the business. I know we're getting off on a tangent, but I almost quit. I was like, I'm done. This is hard. We completely did a whole 15 lesson course on start to launch your business. So like from beginning to end, we filmed everything. We edited, paid somebody to do all the editing. We wrote it all out. We had it up on a platform. And then the person that I was doing it with was like, I don't want to do it anymore. So we had to completely refilm all of the videos, rewrite all of the scripts. And then I found Christina helped me find a better platform to put it on. This thing is amazing.
Yeah. She was a lifesaver.
Yeah.
She is a lifesaver. So we are officially going to try to launch on March. No, you're going to launch because that's what you said. You're going to launch on March 1st.
So on March 1st.
It's already out there.
I would love it. You guys can be you can be our trial audience. Go in and enter your email, give it a shot, and see if you like it. Just wait until March 1st though, because you could do it now, but it's just a hot mess in the back end.
So stay tuned.
Yes, that's going to be so fun. All right. Let me make sure no more comments on Facebook. Let me check YouTube. I don't want to leave y'all out. Game Gear has been rocking it. He said he does lawn care in the summer and eBay selling in the winter. That's awesome. So smart. Have you read the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad? It's a good book about money and how to understand it. That is a really good book.
It is good.
Everybody needs to read that book.
It's an essential read for sure.
Yeah. So good job. Thank you guys. All right. We are peacing out. Anything else?
Peace. No. Just stay tuned for March 1st. I'm excited for that.
Yeah. And set your alarm for next week, next Friday at 9 a.m.
Wow. Like
Central Time.
That's during our, Is it next Friday, March 1st?
Oh, is it? I don't know.
Next Friday is March 1st.
Oh, goodness. Well, we'll launch on our podcast.
We'll talk about it live.
Yeah. But set your alarms for next Friday, for every Friday, a recurring alarm, because we love it when you guys pop in and participate.